Good evening. Nice to see you there, Amish. Let me get that D-Live up and started. There we go. Is it icy there, Junkyard? Yeah, we're supposed to run our winter warning, I guess. So.
It's really slippery.
Yeah, my daughter says it's slippery out there right now. So. Don't know. Ain't been out there. I went out there. They said I was supposed to go to the doctor at 1:50. They called me at 9:45 and said, "Hey, could you make an earlier morning appointment if that's okay?" I said, "What time?" I said 10:30. I said, "I guess I can be there." So I went to the doctor at 10:30. I was out of there by 11 o'clock. Oh, the pain. Hopefully I'm back.
Oh, you want to see I'm playing it? On that?
I gotta get the chat back up. It's already disconnected it. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't even know if they can see me or not. Levin, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Been worried about you. You see you on blind. There you go. Well, everything was shut down. I couldn't see if you guys could see me or not. So I don't know what the heck's going on, but king size braille. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, Living. No, you're not still in timeout, Kevin. Kevin is blocked, yeah. Yeah, your 300 seconds are up. Yeah. I just did that because I could, you know. Uh, just got done with dinner a little bit ago. Had mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, pork chops, browned and then simmered in pork gravy, and corn. And then Kathy, she made some pork chops in like a sweet and sour sauce to go over rice for her. So yeah, he was a bad boy, Levin. He started running that mouth this morning, typing it on. If your lawyer's going to be in contact with me, well, that's good. Is his name Dewey Cheatham, huh? Nick Paul? Nick Paul. Huh. He wanted you to see how Trudeau felt. That's right. Nope, that's Yahtzee, Sleestack. They're playing Yahtzee. So I said, that's not going to bother you, is it? I said, no, it ain't going to bother me. I've been trying to get everybody to watch your show that's going to be on March 4th on the History Channel. So if you guys don't know it, Sleestack, I believe it's going to be the name of it's probably going to be Tomorrow's Garden, I believe. I ain't for sure if it's Sleestack or Tomorrow's Garden, the YouTube channel that it's going to represent. But he's going to be on History Channel. The proof is up. The proof is out there, and it's going to be at 10 o'clock on March 4th, either 10 or 10:30. There's two shows, one after another. Oh, I know how vicious they can be. That's right. Sleestack's going to be a star. If you guys haven't noticed, Sleestack's got like 80,000 subscribers, I believe, or close to it, or something like that. He is a big channel. Go check him out. Yahtzee, Junkyard, Yahtzee. So. Well, EBT Steve, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Love you too. Love you too, EBT. Yeah. You stopped your videos? Okay. Well, you got old videos on there they can go back and watch, can't they? You're gonna have people pay you to put your clothes back on? 64,000. That's a big channel, man. It is, honestly. Hell, all I got is 2,300. You know, and sometimes that's more than I can handle. But sounds like an old machine gun. There you go, Ernest. How you doing? Oh. Now, you told me they bought the rights. Did they buy the rights to use the video just for that one time, or do they have the exclusive rights to use that any time they want? That's what I was wondering when you said that they paid you for it. Did they pay you for that one time use, or is it anytime they want to put it on there? Because wouldn't you get royalties every time they show that show airs or whatever? I don't know how it works anymore, but so what's been wrong with you, Livin? You didn't get a touch of the Hillary, did you? I'm glad to see you're okay. I've been wondering about you. I hadn't asked anybody yet because sometimes you just gotta wait. So that's what I would find out. Well, no, because they could sell it to somebody else for $20,000, and let them use it. That's what I'm saying is, there's a lot of money to be made in television, and what they pay you is going to be a hell of a lot different than what somebody's going to pay them. That's right, 4/3 at 10 p.m. Bigfoot Shrooms. There you go, on the History Channel. Actually, it's 3/4, March 4th. I don't know why people put the 4th and then March, the month. So, yeah, March 4th. Yeah, but a lot of people put the month, the date first, and then the month second, then the year. And I don't understand that, but yeah. Well, I'm glad you're doing better there. Oh, EBT says, hi, Uncle Kevin. Did you read that? Hi, Uncle Kevin. You need to find a place to watch it? Huh. We'll go to the pub. Say, hey, put on the History Channel. I'm going to be on there. Don't forget to say hi, Uncle Dan. There, EBT. Good evening, Dan. I think we've had that Hillary run through this house like 5 times already. It just, I don't know. No, I haven't caught it yet. But, almost everybody in here's had it.
Not I, you look like
Yeah. How you doing, Dale? Hey, there you go, Uncle Dan. Yeah, you haven't been chasing it. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. No, but it's been through here quite a few times. I've been lucky so far. Knock on wood. Every time somebody thinks they have it here, she makes me go to the bedroom and stay. Bad boy, bad boy.
You are such a liar.
No, she tells me to stay away from them. So.
Just say stay in the bedroom. That's an automatic given for you.
You're taking your oath next week?
I'm telling people what's going on.
3-4. All right, March 4th, 10 p.m. History Channel, Bigfoot Shrooms recording it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what he asked about, but you couldn't.
Oh, I thought you heard about what I was talking about.
What are you doing for 3-4?
Sleestack was out in the woods and heard a howl, and they think it was a Bigfoot. I'll bring that up after the live stream.
Okay. All right.
That's right. 3 meals and a hot cot. That's right. No, EBT Steve ain't the real Steve. I think. He could be.
EBT.
EBT. Yeah. He could be. I don't know, Grizz. He very well could be the real Steve. No, it's just Yahtzee. Yeah, Grizz could have been out there in the woods, Sleestack. You never can tell. It depends on when it was. I mean, it could have been the mating ritual between Bigfoot and Robert. You know, that went on, but that went on in Oregon. So I don't know if you could have heard it from where you were at, but yeah. Yes, they're playing Yahtzee. Yahtzee! He played the other day with her, and he got 5 Yahtzees or something like that. 7 Yahtzees. He got 7 Yahtzees.
He cheated.
She said he cheated.
No, he just was on a roll.
So I can't play it because I can't hold the dice and I can't shake it or anything like that.
You can't do anything. So.
I know I can.
Turn it flat.
I can still dust them off, though.
Yeah, by blowing on your fish.
That's right. Come here. Look out. This one's going to be a close one. Be a dusting. Matt, how you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, I know. The Wall Street crypto got killed today. Then again, what was it last week? Somebody from Australia sold $40 million of the crypto or Dogecoin at one time. So he bought it cheap and then he sold it. I know they did, and they sold it for a profit, and then it dropped like a rock after that. So. Thanks, Joe and Val. Gatling gun. I bet it did sound like a Gatling gun on a megaphone. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, Brandon. Sure enough. It was echoing down the canyon. That's probably what Sleestack heard then. It was echoing down the canyon, from Oregon into Idaho, through the Dakotas and then down into, uh, through Minnesota, and then down into Kansas and then across over, that way, and it finally made to Illinois. Keep the domino slapping noise down. Oh, yeah. Slap leather with you? I think Bigfoot already slapped leather on you. I mean, in you, or at you, or with you. I'm so confused. Yeah. He prefers, that's right. He prefers it. Latex.
But I'm gonna scratch.
What's that?
I ain't gonna get shit.
It wouldn't be the first, that's right. Yeah. There you go, Robert. Well, anyways, I went to a doctor's appointment at 10:30. I was there, and they stuck that needle in me. They give me a shot of the Lanacaine or whatever it is to numb it after the liquid ice. They numbed it, and oh man, that hurt like hell. She got that needle in there in the places where it shouldn't go. And she got that all numbed up. Then she stuck the other one in there, and that went further past where it was all numb. And she kept moving that around and putting it in separate places. And she pulled that needle out, and the blood just went, started squirting. I had a lot of blood out of there, so. No, I did not get my prostate checked. No, they're not into that kind of stuff. Just orthopedics. That's right. They'll draw you back in place. Come to Michigan. Them potholes will put you back in place. The other lurkers here. That's right. Yeah, it bled a lot. They got it cleaned up and bandaged and everything. So. I didn't get a chance to video it because they still got to check. Even though he's a doctor, he still has to check with he works for the hospital, the company, ProMedica Health Alliance. So he has to check with them first. You peed, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, what you did there?
There you go.
Not that I understand.
I hurt my back so bad one time, and I was off work, and what did I have to do? Oh, I had an old Honda something, I think it was, or Volkswagen. I couldn't remember. But I had no car I was getting rid of. And this company called B&B Imports wanted it. So I had to deliver it. So Kevin come over and we tied a chain onto her. We started towing it home or whatever. Or down or back there. And we get to a stop sign and Kevin would take off with it until he got to the end of the chain and jerked me all over the place. Well, by the time we got to this place, my back was so screwed up. I was really bad to begin with, but I couldn't move when we got there, and he just thinks it was funny. He thought it was funnier than hell. So, I didn't, of course, because every time he done it, it just put me in a lot of astronomical pain. But he found every stop sign he could.
All right.
I don't know. Either way. Oh, is that funny? I didn't think it was Amish. Yeah, you have to find the humor. Yeah, you have to find the humor. It wasn't funny at all. I can't remember. I think they were giving me like $250 for the car. Or if they told it they was going to give me $200 for it or something like that. So I saved the $50 and took it down there ourselves. Yeah, but your back wasn't hurting when I did it. It's real funny. Instead of towing the car, push the car with safety chains on it. And what's really funny is you push the car about 70 mile an hour, then slam on the brakes, and then wait for them chains to catch. Yeah, if they're not buckled in, they'll be sitting on the dash. You go. There you go.
Oh, you. You really won me there because of that.
What? What do you do?
He had 29,
Uh-huh.
so he could have put it on his board for 10.
Uh-huh.
But because I was beating him on the first row,
Yeah.
he put it on his chance.
There you go.
So there's no way I could beat him now.
Man. So you got screwed. Huh. And you thought he loved you.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. It's not what you can do for me, it's what I can do to you.
Scratchy, scratchy.
Shut your mouth.
A Yugo? Oh, hell, we used to have a neighbor that had a Yugo. Sounded like it had two weed whacker engines in there, one for forward and one for reverse. No. They do fly pretty good though.
That was just totally uncalled.
Yeah, 'cause they had one fly off the Mackinac Bridge and landed 200 and some feet down below in the water.
Not.
Mm-hmm. So what happened is she was going over the bridge, an updraft come through the grates. It actually picked the car up and right over the top, off the bridge. Yep.
There's no way that I could have fixed that anyhow, because
After that, they wouldn't let small cars on the bridge if the wind was blowing so fast. So, yeah. First time it ever happened. And that was back in, what, 88, 89, 90, somewhere around there.
honey, she's a girl,
They don't vote. Ah. You just finally read that word? Yeah. I had a Chevette too one time.
shit, that.
A Chevette, yep. It was actually a halfway decent car.
Thank you.
We bought it. I think we give $800 for it, and the guy said, "Oh, I'm putting a new clutch in it for you right now. Clutch and pressure plate." That's all, thanks. He brought it out, took it down the street, come back, had to take it to a shop and have a clutch and pressure plate put in it. Yeah. Yeah, he put one in it all right. So I never did buy another one from him, another car from him. What the hell was his name? Gray-haired guy, glasses.
I don't know.
Oh, he sold cars. No, I can't remember. Kevin knows who I'm talking about. Always dumping junk.
Oh,
So
I can't even think.
I can't think of his name now either. So I bet he did there, Grizz. So, but anyways, I took it down to her uncle. He put a clutch and pressure plate in it for us. So I helped. We put a clutch and pressure plate in it and got it done in about 5 hours. And the only thing I had to pay for was shop materials and get it done. So, hello, Pennsylvania. Nice to see you. That's when, oh shit, that was back when? 85, 86 maybe? Yeah. I was working at Cargo Container at the time when I bought it. So, or when we bought it.
Good for you too.
Huh? No. Actually, Kathy's the one that bought it. Doug was his name.
Yeah.
I can't remember his last name, but Doug, yeah. You couldn't have fun with a fat girl in it? I don't blame you. Good night, Kevin. Send your lawyers over in the morning. I'll be ready. Yeah, that's right. Some stretched and tan. Yeah, real leather slapping there. But then actually, Kathy bought the car from him. It was a nice car. Didn't have any rust. Floorboards were good in it and everything was good. It needed a clutch, and so it had. I think it had like 84,000 miles on it back then. Yeah, need one off a wheelbarrow. There you go. That's right. Oh. Air-cooled motorcycle motor. You're right. Hey, if I knew I could fit in one, I'd buy one of them Izettas. They get like 70 miles to the gallon. They're a cool car. You open it up through the front. Little 3-speed. Sometimes some of them are 3-wheel and some of them are 4-wheel, but they're pretty cool.
Actually,
What?
we're comparing.
Oh, so
Oh, so you had to stick that big in, right?
I know it.
Ever tell you that you were an asshole? I mean, just say, did I ever tell you?
Are you trying to tell me something you thought I didn't know? I already knew.
So
I raised an asshole.
I don't. What year? I think that Chevette was a '78 or something like that.
Excuse me?
It was 7, 8 years old when we got it, but it was a nice. It was a nice car. So
You did a damn good job at it.
I know I got to get a haircut.
You can go to wherever. I wasted my time.
Excuse me, but you didn't cut it the last time.
Not gonna this time. Oh, I didn't?
No, I did it right there in front of the mirror. Remember?
Tell the people what you want.
I
I
did.
mean, okay, don't.
Yeah, I did too.
I can't take this shit.
I did too. I got a number 4 and I cut her.
I sat here and cut it because you sat crying.
Yeah, right. She's
You
laughing.
got the kid in there, but not lying.
No, I should turn cut it right in front of that damn mirror in the bathroom.
Watch your language on YouTube.
I took the bathroom plug out from underneath it in front of the sink and I cut it and then swept up the mess.
Oh, now I know you're lying.
Oh, I slept it underneath the rug.
Oh, I'm now maybe not.
No. Yeah.
Well, true story. Keith Harvey.
Yep.
Tell it any way you want.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Cornbread, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
Oh, hi, Cornbread.
Cass says hi, Cornbread. Yeah. What's he do? Sit in the back seat? Re-ring it? Yeah. Oh, I know he's a mayor of Knox County. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool there, Grizz. Well, them smart cars actually have a small back seat back here, so that's probably been all moved out and everything, and it's been customized so he can get in it. Cause hell, he's 6'6" or 6'7", something like that. How you doing, Caroline? Nice to see you. You just started this channel today? Well, that's cool. I seen you at Pennsylvania fishing this morning. Are you gonna do videos or anything, or are you just watching TV or watching YouTube? I know you. I know. I seen you at like I said. I seen you at Pennsylvania fishing this morning. Did you have a channel before that? Well, that's cool. You can do members only live streams on that. That's pretty cool. By the way, if people don't know it, I am running two forums today, two platforms, D Live and YouTube. So probably should have worn my hat when I come out here, but yeah, it would be nice to bring back the chest. So I'm thinking I better figure this out so I can get paid because they'll probably end up dumping everything out and canceling, and then you get screwed out of everything you bought. I thought you were in Pennsylvania fishing this morning. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Huh. Okay. Well, he's in the chat, or he left, or well, he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in or not, but so I've been Caroline. I ain't seen you in a long time. They might have a two-seater model. I don't know, but I know there's some the smart cars because I've seen it had a back seat in it. I mean, it's a small back seat. You actually got to sit on the seat. I don't think you can actually put your feet on the floor. You probably can if it's a short person driving it, but if it's anybody with any marginal height, like 5'10" or something like that, you probably can't. So, then again, I've never seen how the floor pan is and the firewall is on a smart car either, because it could be your front end, your foot controls and everything could be pushed past the motor. Who knows? I don't know. But I do know that because I've seen a video of a person sitting back there behind the seats. And so, but you could take that out and move the seats back. I think they are wider than they are long, or almost. Yeah. There you go. Have yourself a good night. Enjoy the ice cream. Yeah, wide body can sit in one. Uh, no, it wasn't the internet. It was a TV show I was watching, and guy pulled up with a smart car, and they had the camera there, and there was a driver and a passenger, and somebody sitting in the back seat, but they were sitting sideways because there's no room to put your feet when you got somebody with marginal height. So. You mean on a head-to-head? Head-on collision, you mean? Allegedly, yeah. A head-on collision there, Amish? Well, why don't we start out simple and just, hey, let's just go with a squirrel standing up in the street in the smart car and see what happens to it then. Yeah, that's not a backseat night car, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Tony. Nice to see you. Looking lovely as ever. Snuggle bunny, you. Get there. You gotta quit doing that. Cornbread's gonna get mad. The Lee car, hey, I've looked at them. Those things are pretty cool. I know Kathy's the one that's going to get me there, cornbread. I know. Like a NASCAR cocoon. They got to be cheap, cornbread. It's got to be cheap. Remember who you're selling it to. Oh yeah, there's a few cars that were made that the front seats laid down and touched the back seats. Made a great big old queen size bed back there. And the Renault Alliance, that was a pretty cool car. For a foreign car. Yeah. Well, all I got and all you can take. Hmm. Well, I bet a lot of bucks went into that. They probably could there, cornbread. Clean out the garage. Yeah, if Kathy quit dragging shit in here every day, goes out, buys something, brings it in, puts it in the garage. Never ending. Just keeps piling up. Hell, right now it's almost to the ceiling. Huh. Oh yeah, Kevin had a pacer. Yeah, the most god ugly awful thing you ever see was a green one. It had more glass than a solar home did, or greenhouse. So, no. And then he had a gremlin too. But I'm gonna tell you something about them pacers. You're in a pacer. You want to make dang sure you didn't have vinyl seats in that, because as soon as you sat down, it was instant roasting. Not roasting, roasting. It'll roast you like a chicken in there. That's right. It was a greenhouse. That's right. Ugliest damn car you ever did see. But they do make cool hot rods because people don't think about it. But you tub them out, and you put a big old V8 in there. Looks pretty cool. Same way with a Gremlin. You tub them out, put some wide tires back here, narrow rear end. Drop the suspension down some, put a big V8 in there. Looks pretty cool. That was the first hot seat. You're right there, you dizzy. So if you had a pacer, you always wanted to have fabric upholstery. So no, Ford Probe was never a cool car. I think the coolest car ever made was a 63 split window Corvette. I think that was the coolest car ever made. Hmm. That after that would be 69 or 70, 71 GTO. None of that stuff made past the 70s was it worth a damn there, Danny. You got to get to the older stuff. This 90s stuff is junk. 80s stuff is junk. Got to be in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. There you go. 66 Chevelle. They had the GTO too. That was based in the 65, 64 GTO was pretty cool too.
The books that you supposedly write.
It depends on what you wanted. If you wanted a square body GTO, or if you wanted the rounded one, and both of them were cool as hell. And it followed suit with a Nova. The Nova 64, 65, whatever, was square, and then in the 70s it went to the rounded, just like the GTO. And both of them body styles was cool. 69, yep, 69 Firebird was cool. A Monte Carlo. That is 74 Oldsmobile Cutlass. That thing was cool.
No, I want them found. Gotcha.
Well, sometimes the Buick Rivieras are cool. It depends on what model you're getting, or what year it is. Some of them are cool, and some are just looking dogs.
I graduated.
No noise. That's pretty cool.
Gretchen.
What?
Four.
You have to write.
The SS Velour 54.
Your favorite part of the book?
Remember when they come out with the tri-powers and stuff like that?
Four.
That was pretty cool stuff, man.
Huh?
At the end, when we made it, like,
Let's do on that.
Now, one time I had a high-rise intake for a small block Chevy that had two 4 barrels on it, Holly 4 barrels. That was pretty cool.
What did you learn about
I
that?
took it in on trade on some stuff.
What did you learn about that book?
Yeah, the Cudas was cool too.
don't bring the dog back to food.
Now I like the Cudas. There are two ways. I like the Barracudas with the rounded ends, the rounded tops in the back, and I like the square bodies too. Those are pretty cool too. So, the AMX Javelin. Is that what it's called? The AMX Javelin. That was actually probably one of the coolest body styles there was, because the front fenders were molded to look like the tires was built to go right inside there. That was pretty cool.
That's what you're gonna write for this.
I never drove a Superbird, but I seen a couple of them. And hell, when I seen them, hell, they were worth $150,000 in. Now you can't even buy one a parts car for probably $100,000. They're that rare. And in fact, if you guys remember the story about me telling you about a friend of ours, me and Kevin and Dale knew him. Their dad found a dead body on their property on a dirt road. Come to find out, the guy that killed him was my brother-in-law's brother, and he was at our house the day after he done it. The same day he done it, he was at our house. Four-speed, fast lead sled. Yep. It's not. That's right. It's just ice cream and a funeral. That's right. Anyways, he had a Superbird. And he had it the day that they arrested him. It was purple. Cool. The day they arrested him, he had it. I don't know. He didn't, nobody made the payments on it, so they come and picked it up. After the police, did their investigation inside it, made sure that, the guy they killed wasn't dead when they killed him. They tied him up, beat the hell out of him, and then threw him in a river. Thought he was dead. Well, he climbed out of the river and got about 20 yards before he did die. So. Yeah, all right. Yeah, American Motors. Yeah, AMC. I'm sorry. AMX was a body type. AMC Javelin. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What did you do with the books that were down here?
Me and Kevin, I'm glad you did that, Grizz, because me and Kevin, we put a V8, a 304 V8 into an AMX. They didn't have no room in them. They only had room for little 4 cylinders. And we put a V8 in there. We had to cut the wheel wells out and everything else, put some stiffer springs in there, the whole 9 yards for this guy. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day and take care. Have a blessed one, all. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to see me. Take care, everybody. 1970 Charger for $250. Yeah, I know. Yep. But back then, it's probably a lot of money. $250 for a used car. Who'd have thunk it?